Welcome back. We have a couple questions for you. Have you repeatedly tried to get rid of a bad habit and not had much success? Or do you often feel like you're drained? Are you overwhelmed, behind on your to-do list? Well, according to my next guest, there are 3 types of self-sabotage that may be keeping you stuck and not spending your time wisely. And joining me now to talk all about it, our favorite time strategist, Alyssa Smith. And I love it when we can actually say, okay, here are the 3 things that you probably are doing. So let's start to break them down.
Yes.
The first one is that negative self-talk.
Yes.
We all do it, I think, probably.
Yes, and it's so draining. So everybody has, it's a survival tendency actually. So everybody has this part of the right brain that is in charge of keeping you alive. It's like going to perceive all the threats and it's going to make sure that you're okay no matter what. What it does sometimes is if it thinks that if you need to be better, be more perfect, if you're not good enough as it is, you're not going to get your needs met, therefore you might die.
Okay.
So it actually is a very extreme way of thinking. But what happens is it has this subtle negative critic that's always present with us until you address it. You might not even realize you're doing it. You might just think that you're right about yourself and that you're really not worth anything.
Oh, and then you think about if you could actually hear what that recording sounded like. You're like, oh my gosh, I would never talk to my worst enemy like you're talking to yourself.
Yeah.
This couch sabotage is the next thing. I have no idea what this is, and I want to know what is this and what do you mean?
Okay, so I may have come up with this term on my own because it actually captures a range of things that are sabotagey and will drain you, because it is when you are really maybe exhausted but you want to be productive. But what you do instead is you sit on that couch, you get your snacks, you get your Netflix going, and 5 hours later you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot to get the kids' lunches ready, you know, you're running late for the next thing, and the next day you do it all over again. So that couch sabotage is when you're checking out instead of checking in with yourself.
Okay, then we have this all or nothing thinking. And I'm guessing a lot of people watching right now is maybe they have those goals, those 1 or 2 things, and they don't do it, and they're like, you know what, is that what you're
exactly
thinking?
Yeah, because we're at the time of year, right, where everyone has made the resolutions or decided the changes they want to make for the new year, and they now realize they haven't gone to the gym every single day, and they haven't, you know, so this time of year it's really important not to have that all or nothing thinking, because the all or nothing is, okay, if I don't do this project perfectly, then I just am going to put it off. So it causes procrastination, which causes more stress for the system, and you may not do your best work, or maybe you do only do your best work under pressure. So this all or nothing thinking puts you in a position to always be in that survival mode.
And then you're under stress, and then that's making your body produce chemicals that are not good for you.
Exactly.
You have a master class, because I know now people are watching, like, okay, that might be me, but now I feel like you just told me, but I need help.
I know what's wrong, but I need a solution. Yeah, absolutely. So actually it's tonight. So tonight I have a free masterclass for women about how to overcome these self-sabotages. If you're dealing with any of those, or if you're dealing with procrastination, people pleasing, if you're burning out, we have a lot of women in my online community that are just like, can you help? Because I'm just getting tired. Day-to-day stuff is so hard for me right now. And this is the time of year where it's harder to get stuff done anyway. So tonight we're going to solve all of those things.
We're going to start to do it, signing up for this free class, connecting you to Alyssa's website. That's what we can do. fox59.com/links. Start tonight, right? Good to see you.
Absolutely.
Great
Thanks for
tips
having
and
me.
help. Jim